Yo, what's cracking, baby? What's cracking? We are looking at hole number 4, and we're looking at mastering hole number 4. Now, let's see here. So this is I'm going to show you a couple different ways to master this hole. This is going to be the left side with the extra mile, the good old poke stick. So you're going to take the poke stick and you're going to add 20%. Okay. And let's play it here. So 5-2, that's going to be 2-8. I'm sorry, 2-7. No, 3-1. Sorry, 3-1. All right, so 3-1. You do not want to go over 3 top spin. In fact, I would say 2.8. You got to be real careful of how far you go there. You hit it wrong, 3 will send your ass way down there, and then you'll be hitting with the wedge, and you'd rather be with the short iron. All right, so 3-1's the call. I'm kind of eyeballing this. I'm giving myself a little bit of room for a great left, and I kind of just eyeballed that. You're going to touch the outside of the ring there, set ring.
Great shot!
And lo and behold, the poke stick came true with the great left. But look, I left myself room. And so if you go this route, leave yourself a little room. Leave yourself a little room for the good old poke stick. So in your second shot, it's going to be men thorn. The only problem with this one, well, it's not a problem. It's just something you have to be aware of. I'm at 1-5, but there it is. There's the men right there, but I got to push it forward. The ball guide's not far enough, so I got to go even further. So if we were to sit here and say, well, about possibly 20% is about 1-8. So men is 1-5, 20% is 1.8. I think I go about 1-7, 1-7.5, maybe 1-8. We'll see here on the crosshairs. So you gotta have to make up for that a little bit. So pretty close to 1-7, 1-8 there. It did go to the left side of the cup here, so a strong 1-8 or 1-9 probably would be better.
Perfect shot!
If you're at that yardage. Okay. All right, so that's the left side standard. Here is the right side, and we're gonna use Ice Kid and 20%. All right, so take note of 4-5. 20%, 4-5 is 3-2. Full top spin, 1 left spin. Now, notice that if you don't have enough top spin like this, if you're trying to do it with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, man, you're ordering a tall drink right there. That is very hard to do. Okay, I mean, your window of margin error is so tight. On the first hop, you're going to be toward the front there for it to bounce far enough. You're going to be flirting with the rough. I don't know, man. You are really risking it there. So I don't know if it's worth that. Okay. So notice this. Where I'm aiming right there. I actually finished to the right because I hit a great right. And there you have it. So, and this is actually better. If I hit normal, it probably is not going to do me well because right there, I'm on the right side and it rolls out. So you've got room for a great right. The only problem with this setup right here, X marks the spot. But there's a little bit of a dead zone in this area. You got to be careful. There's a dead zone on this side. Over here, like in this area and over, is the good part. So we're going to make some adjustments to get here. The only problem is you're trying to get to the hole too. So maybe more left spin here to get over that way. I don't know, but I'm going to show you another video where I hit perfect on this. And I still do 20%. And 20% may be too much. But the fact is that I hit perfect here. And it seems like the ball's low left over there. And it doesn't want to come out of that. And you'll notice this here. So watch where this lands on a perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
Look how low right here it lands. I mean, I almost hit the damn rough, right? So two things. Maybe the 20% is too far, okay? And this is what you're left with if that happens. You know, you've got all this hill and different things here, but notice this right here. I do find a little baby funnel that I want you to take note of. I set it on the left side of the cup because as it moves forward, it moves to the right. So if I hit a great right a little bit, I still have a chance of making it. So I set it on the left side of that. Okay. So this is kind of what you're left with. And
Perfect shot.
if you're able to do that, then you can escape. So, but what we want to take note of here that I'm looking at into is that on this right here, even toward the front part of that, yeah, it's to the front, but we've got all that top spin. We could take a little bit off, just so we won't have to land. When I say X marks the spot here, look at the top. So instead, so we don't have to land here and be so far back. I wouldn't mind landing a little further up here. So maybe just a little bit of top spin off here. That may could help that out. But it looks like we want to stay away from this left side. We want to be over here, okay? Middle to the right. So because this dead spot's going to get you. And you probably would rather be somewhere up in that area here because down here it sucks. You don't want to be there. And you see what happened to do with me, and I hit a perfect shot. So just be aware of that. Notice, I mean, look at this. So this is 20%. Maybe it's better to use 15%, maybe 10%. But 20 took me low.
Perfect shot.
It was low here. And look, I mean, notice where it's landing there. I want you to notice where it's landing. You know, that's still kind of back there to me in a way. So it's kind of back there. I don't know if I really want to be back that far. So maybe that 20% is, so we may concentrate on landing up here a little bit more. I think what we'll do is probably take off 10% and go that route, just so we're a little further up here. But to do that, we'll probably have to take off a bar or so of top spin, but still, anyone who is not having enough top spin here with their, I mean, even if we took off, well, maybe not. We'll take off that one, that last bar right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I think I like 7. All right, guys. All right, that is hole number 4. That's how you master it. You can go left. You can go right. There is something where I did go to this left side over here with another club. Basically, it was a Titan ball in the extra mile. You put right spin on it. You go about 2 top spin. It's full on overpower, but you're only doing about a half a ball of curl. And if you hit a great left, you'll hit the tree. It's over here. So you need perfect or great right. Unless you put a lot of right spin on it. And if you hit right spin, you may have an opportunity to land all along in this. But with my great right, that first time I landed right here and rolled out. So perfect would have been here. Great left is there. So got to be careful on that. Maybe more curl will fix that. But that is an option. And just something to think about. You can do it extra mile 7, 6, 7. You can make it with the Titan ball. 2 top spin or 2.5 top spin. Don't go any more than that. You'll roll too far. You do land now. You do land somewhere in this area right here. So obviously there is a chance to go past that. So if you do try that, you know, be aware of that when you start experimenting on that next round, okay? All right, guys. You have a great night. And that's hole number 4.